All right, live from the commissioner's desk here in Wallingford. This is the 2016 announcement, draft, divisions, everything else of the quest for the golden spittoon. I am Adam Goldstein. I should be better at this considering I've done it a couple times, but no one's perfect. I'm trying to look right into that yellow green dot, so hopefully this comes out. Anyways, this is going to be the beginning of the 2016 Quest for the Spittoon season, the first season in which we'll have all 16 participants from last season back in the fold for this year. Very exciting. I'm not going to drag this out too long, as the discussion is always running rampant in the league chat, in Facebook, and an email. So we'll keep that going. But the couple things that will be changing from last year to this year, I'll get to here. The first thing is total bases is being removed as a category. I think we can all agree that was a bad decision. It's being replaced with on-base percentage, so it will be a 6x6, same as last year format, with the only change being total bases being removed and the on-base percentage being added. The second thing I'll address is the buy-in after the vote. 7 votes for a $100 buy-in was the most, so it will be a $100 buy-in for this season, and the payouts will be as follows. Division winners will get $150 apiece. That totals out to $600. The champion will receive $800, and the runner-up will receive $200. So the maximum that somebody could win is about $950, which that's a decent payday if you ask me. If other than Andre, if anyone disagrees, they're an idiot. Next order of business, quickly, I'll get to is the trophy. I will be purchasing and paying for a new trophy to be handed out to this year's champion. So Matt, yes, you do still need to send Stu the trophy, so please do that as soon as possible. I can't believe I have to ask more than once. That's ridiculous, but man of the cross sign, I guess. I know you got bigger and more important things to do, but get that out there, okay? Perfect. Let's see. Oh, and the biggest other thing before we get started with all the other festivities is the keeper situation. So after some discussion, I do see the point in putting keepers off for this season due to the fact that there are many draft picks here, there, and everywhere, and people didn't have the exact notion of keepers coming into this draft. So I understand that. So here's what will happen. This year's draft will go as a redraft as normal. All the draft picks that were traded from last year obviously still are traded, so those picks will be imported after this is done, and everybody will have the right draft set up for the draft date. This season, keep in mind, this is very important, keep in mind that when trading draft picks this year, 2017's draft will be the first year where your roster will be eligible to keep for the following year. So if you do not have a first round pick in 2017, you cannot keep a first round player, or you won't have one to keep. We'll get into a lot more of how that works going forward. But for this season, remember, your draft picks will affect your keeper status for the players you get for the next year. The keepers will begin for the 2018 season. So there'll be no players capped this year, no players capped next year. 2018 will be the first year for keepers. So the reason why you're all here is to find out what division you're in, what draft pick you're getting. So without further ado, let's get down to it. I'm going to start by introducing each and every one of the participants of the league with a quick bio. We'll go from chronological order from last year's finish, from worst to first. So we're starting with the Farmers. Can I see that? All right, right there, the Farmers. Matt Sargenti, a little bit of banter about whether he's going to be retiring. He's back in for this year, the original Golden Spittoon winner. A little bit of a rough go the past couple of years, but he's back in, and we'll see if things turn around this year. Next, Joe Kevaney, the Ninos. He started the fire selling real early last year. Traded a lot of good pieces away, helped some people out, but definitely set himself up this year for a strong start in the draft. Finished 15th last year, Joe Kevaney. 14th, Tim Comer, Relax Laser Show. Again, typically strong player, tough season last year. Think he'll be back in the fold this year after coming in second. And I'm sorry about that finals appearance that obviously should say 1, because you came in second. That's my fault. That's my bad. The Linkers, the only two-time champ in the history of the Golden Spittoon. Still with a sub 500 record. Definitely came in from the rear on those couple of those championships. Last year had a tough season. Again, another guy who's going to look to get a quick start off. Connor Stanley, the Linker. Seven Line Express, the most controversial member of the gang here. Tough season last year, kind of stagnant. I'm going to look to see if he can jumpstart himself after a little bit of bullying, we'll say, which is definitely not encouraged. There's a little bit of bullying, but it's definitely time for Seven Line to start getting on the Express like the Mets. Sit on my face. As a 27-year-old, I can't believe I just said that. Andre Charbonneau, sparkling career record of 506 and 667 losses. If it weren't for that 1 year with Harry Balzania and the Last Dons, Andre would definitely be the worst member of all time. Looking for his first, not only first playoff appearance, but first single-digit placing. He's going to get a quick start this year as well. This could be Andre's year, probably not, but it could be. Sandy Foot Pease, Jeff Pease. He's got the first round. He traded his first round pick to Andre this season. So Andre's going to be looking to root for Pease. Again, another guy who's made some bold moves in the past, resulting in only one playoff appearance in 5-6 seasons. Unbelievable. But we'll see if the man in the sand can finally get it done this year. The last of the non-playoff teams last year, Eric Emmanuelson, one of the most charismatic, outgoing owners in the league. He's been known to be working the waiver wire at any time, day or night. Playoffs every year until last year, with one finals appearance, looking to break the duck, get back in the hunt. Great career record. Computer Blue, Mike Levangie won his division last year. Typically strong, tough go of it. Last season, losing in the first round of the playoffs, but he'll be looking to make an impact this year. Great record last year, though. The Jammers, the Pearl Jammers, Brennan Stanley. Great record last year. First place, won the regular season title. Unfortunately, you get only the $150 for winning that. Went out in the first round, unfortunately, last year. The Jammers looking to see where they can snag up Ike Davis, Pablo Sandoval, a couple of the guys. But he's got his full bevy of stuff ready to go. MVP baseball, Adam Costantini, one of the savviest managers day to day, like a Joe Madden type with his fantasy roster. Impressive 4-year run here. Going to be looking to maybe break into that championship round this year. MVP baseball. Numb Nuts, Matt Siracusa, one of the patriarchs of this league, a Spittoon winner himself in his own right. Another great season last year, but quick exit in the playoffs, unfortunately. Going to look to see what the Nuts can do this year. Myself, the commissioner of the league, Sugar Plums, 800 wins, something I'm very proud of, but I've never won the Spittoon, something that I'm definitely not proud of. We're going to see what we can do this year to get the ball rolling in the Plums. The Red Wave, what a rookie season last year, coming in third. Made some savvy moves along the way. Kev Q, he's going to be looking to make that final next step. See if he could do it quicker than anybody. The best career record in the history of the Spittoon, Ryan Stanley, the Monkeys. 820 victories, 2 finals appearances, 1 Spittoon. Only guy in league history to make the playoffs every season. Unbelievable job. Going to look to see if he can get his name back on that new cup this year. And last year's winner, Stu Tang Clan, made the ultimate sacrifice to Kevin to get there, but he got there. He won the cup. Strong. Going to be looking out for Stu this year. So there you have it. There's everybody. We all know each other, blah, blah, blah. So let's get down to it. For the divisions, each division, the Cope, the Kayak, the Grizz, and the Skull, I always forget that, so I wrote it down. They're going to be represented by one of these 4 hats. You got the Atlanta Braves hat, the Houston Astros hat, the LA Dodger hat, and the Pittsburgh Pirate hat. All 16 names are going into the Golden Spittoon Jumbler, sponsored by Tide Pods with Febreze. If you want to get the stink out, use Tide with the Febreze. All of them are going into the tumbler. The tumbler is shut, and it's shaking, and it's shaking, and it's shaking. So here we go. The Pittsburgh Pirate hat will represent the Skull Division. The commish is going to the pot. You can't see. First name into the Skull Division. Skull Division. I'm just going to do them all 4 in a row. Watch this. This is new. Skull Division, number 2. Skull Division, number 3. And Skull Division, number 4. So the Skull Division is set with all 4 names. We'll do the reveal once all 16 names have come out of the jumbler. It's still jumbling as we speak. The LA Dodger hat will be the Grizz Division. The Grizz Division. The Grizz Division. First name in to the Grizz Division. Second name in to the Grizz Division. Third name into the Grizz Division. And the fourth and final name into the Grizz Division. The Grizz Division is set. The Grizz Division is set. Skull Grizz. All right, the Houston Astro hat is going to be the Copenhagen Division. I got to write these down. Astros. The Grizz Division, I said, was the Dodgers. And the skull is the Pirates. Arr. Houston Astros. Copenhagen Division coming right at you. First name into the Cope. Second name, it's jumbling. Into the Cope, second. And the third name coming out. Oh, there's the third. He's going to the Cope. And finally, fourth, going into the Cope. So that means there's 4 cards left remaining going to the Kayak Division. Going to the Kayak. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, that's the Atlanta Braves hat. We will go. We will go from back to forth. The Kayak Division. First person going to the Kayak. The Linkers. Second person in the Kayak. Number 21s. The third person going to the Kayak. The Red Wave. And the fourth person going to the Kayak. Sit on my face. That's the Kayak Division. Very balanced. I like that division a lot. Next, the Cope Division. Matt Siracusa, Numbnuts in the Cope. Computer Blue, going to the Cope. Relax Laser Show, going to the Copenhagen Division. And Sugar Plums, going to the Copenhagen Division. That's going to be a tough division. Next, the Pirates hat. We'll get to that one last. Next, the Grizz Division, the Dodger hat. There it is, the Dodger hat. First person going to the Grizz Division. The Farmers to the Grizz Division. MVP Baseball to the Grizz Division. 2 guys that are not strangers there. The Spittoon Clan going to the Grizz Division. And last but not least, it wouldn't be right. 7 Line Express going to the Grizz Division. It'll be interesting to see 7 Line and MVP going head to head. So if you haven't heard your name called, that means you're in the skull. And that's the Pearl Jammers, B-Day. That's the Monkeys. Did Brother Battle. Sandy Feet Peas going to the skull. And last and certainly not least, the Ninos with all those picks going to the Skull Division. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So let me quickly just jot up. I can do this. Should have been more prepared, but there's always next year. So everyone, just bear with me. Houston is the Cope. And the Dodgers is the Grizz. All right, so now, without further ado, the draft order for the 2016 season. Every single card will be folded once at the crease and put back into the tumbler. And these will be read with the first pick coming out will be the 16th. And we will go from 16 to 1. It's exciting times. What's today's date? The 20. What's today's date? Lore. Today's the 22nd. So the draft right now is put in for March 31st at 8 p.m. So we are a little bit less than a month away. And by less, I mean more. From the 2016 Spittoon draft. So I hope everyone is going on MLB.com, looking up the stats, looking up the sleepers, looking up all that good shimmy and shake, and make sure that you're ready for this season. Because I'll tell you what, last year was a 162-day grind, and this year is going to be much of the same. Only the stakes are higher, the banter is even louder. The spotlight's on some guys, definitely. The spotlight's on some guys to finally break through. For some guys to, win more than they lose. Some guys to make use of a lot of those draft picks they picked up last year and really make an impact on this league. I'm expecting some big things out of some people this year. All the names are officially in the tumbler, and they are tumbling. So Jeff and Stu, you guys can turn it off at this point because this doesn't really matter to you now, does it? I guess it does. But here we go with the 16th pick in round number 1. The best way to look at it is the first pick in round 2. Numbnuts. The 16th pick in the first round. Numbnuts. Congrats, Cusa. You also got the 17th pick unless you traded away your second round pick, and then else you're dicked. The tumbler's a tumbling for the 15th pick overall. Relax Laser Show, picking 15th in the first round. Relax Laser Show. Ortiz will probably be available at pick 15. Mookie Betts, maybe. Mookie Betts. That's right. I didn't think of that. So pick number 14 in the 2016 Quest for the Golden Spittoon draft goes to the Farmers. Pick number 14 goes to the Farmers. So welcome back. You think you're going to retire, and then you come back and you get the 14th pick. Happens like that all the time. The 13th pick in the Quest for the Golden Spittoon draft goes to the Monkeys. The Monkeys, 13th overall. The Monkeys. Our Did's definitely going to be probably pulling some rabbits out of his hat from the 13 spot. The 12th pick in the 2016 Quest for the Golden Spittoon draft goes to MVP Baseball. The 12th pick in the draft. Standard 12-team leagues. He's got the 12th pick. Unfortunately, there's a few more picks after him and then a few more picks to get back to him. MVP baseball going 12. The 11th pick in the quest for the Golden Spittoon draft goes to Sandy Feet Peas, and that one goes to Andre Charbonneau. Sit on my face. The 11th pick in the draft. Was Felix worth it, baby? Was he worth it? The 11th pick overall in the first round goes to Sit on My Face via Sandy Feet Peas. That one's even got a sting in that Aruba sun. With the 10th pick in the quest for the Golden Spittoon draft, the 10th pick goes to the two-time champ, the Linker. Two-time champ pick in 10th, the Link Doggy Dog. We're into the single-digit picks here. The 9th pick overall, looking to get yourself a solid start to your roster. The 9th pick goes to Computer Blue. Computer Blue gets the 9th pick in the draft in round number 1. Computer Blue. Getting down to pick number 8 in the draft goes to number 21's. Pick number 8 in the first round goes to number 21's, or 21 gun salute, or 21 hairs on his nutsack, whatever he's calling his team. He's got the 8th pick in the first round. So I know some of those people that haven't heard their name are still waiting on the edge of their seat to hopefully get lucky. The 7th pick in the first round goes to the Red Wave. The 7th pick, the Red Wave. That could be Johan Santana territory. The 7th pick. Now for the skipper, Joe Torre. The 6th pick in the first round of the 2016 quest for the Golden Spittoon draft goes to the Pearl Jammers. The 6th pick. Maybe a little early for Ike, but you never know with the Pearl Jammers. Top 5, here we go. And the 5th pick overall is going to go to Sit on My Face. The second of his first round picks going to Sit on My Face. That is a top 5 pick. And you know what just hit me? We haven't seen the Nino's picks, either one of them yet. He's got top 4 picks coming up. Here's the 4th pick. It goes to the Sugar Plums, the 4th pick overall in the quest for the Golden Spittoon draft. Goes to the Plums. The 3rd pick goes to Stu Tang Clan, which goes to the Ninos. He's picking 3rd. The 3rd overall selection. That means there's 2 names left in the hat. The 2nd pick goes to 7 Line Express, which can only mean that with the 1st pick in the 2016 quest for the Golden Spittoon draft goes to the Ninos. Unbelievable. He's going to be getting the 1st and the 3rd pick overall. Unbelievable. What a night for the Ninos. What a night for the quest for the Golden Spittoon. What a night for baseball.